Okay, we're on. Welcome everybody to Singletrack Fresh Goods Friday Live. I'm joined in the slightly warmer version 2.0 of Singletrack Magical Studio. It is quite warm, isn't it? Now the door's closed. I've got Hannah here.
Hello.
And I've also got Rachel here.
Good afternoon, Facebook people.
And Rachel's joining us for today. She just popped in to pick up some stuff, but also talk about an interview that you're conducting for the next issue, is it?
Yes, next issue.
Yep.
I had the pleasure a month or so ago of interviewing the very lovely Annie Last. It was a particularly grim day in the Peak District, so we did spend extended hours sat in the cafe consuming cake. There was a lot of talk about cake. There was a lot.
She's an athlete, though.
She is an athlete. She also talked a lot about getting the balance right and staying happy and being happy, and a happy racer's a fast racer. So there was cake talk, a lot of pie talk, sweet versus savoury pie.
Is that the secret?
Well, it might well be. That and seeming to spend half the year in South Africa warm weather training as well. Oh. So
forget what that's like.
Yeah. I've never known.
What is this warm weather you speak of?
God knows. God knows. So yeah, and she's back out there now. The season's just starting. It's all very early this year. Mm-hmm. So in fact, by the time the magazine comes out to print, actually, she will have done her first World Cup and Cape Epic too.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very nice, very friendly, very good time. I had a very good day.
She's always got a huge smile on her face. She seems to, like you were saying before, she seems to have the balance right, or, well, she seems to.
Yeah, certainly. I've met her, interestingly, I met her a few times recently. So first at the Singletrack Awards, mm-hmm. where she was nominated for Personality of the Year, mm-hmm. and she came down and joined in and had a really good time there. Then I saw her at the Hope Tech Women's Enduro back in October, where she, absolutely trounced the rest of the field on her hardtail cross-country race bike. So
damn those talented riders.
Oddly, it's not all about the bike. There's something to do about individual skill as well.
I think it's still about the bike.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping I would just keep spending money on bikes. It's the easiest way. And then sort of a lovely day out in the peaks. And yeah, she's certainly, as I say, she talked a lot about being happy and getting the fun side and right, and just not the straight down the line miserable training. Sounds
like an interesting interview. So that'll be issue 119, I think. 118. Getting ahead of myself. Sorry about that. We hope you're all enjoying yourself today, and I'm sure a lot of people might actually be trapped in their homes at the moment. I mean, you've been slightly trapped in your home this week, Hannah.
What, trapped in my home with my children?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so actually some of it has been outside with my children because they see the snow and they're like spaniels. They have to go out and play. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've been out in the snow. Actually, this microphone's quite heavy.
Do you want me to hold it for you? Right, okay.
My arms are
seem weak.
I've been
pale.
I've been carrying sledges up and down the hill. Well, up the hill, and also a snowboard, which Amanda brought. So.
And how'd that go?
I can't turn corners, but I can kind of go in a straight line.
So just like mountain biking then?
Yeah, down the hill really fast. It doesn't hurt as much when you fall off though.
Yeah, snow's quite soft to fall over on. Yeah.
Not as much gravel, yeah.
Yes.
So
pleasant.
Yeah, so it's good fun. However, today I am quite broken.
Oh, you poor thing. My heart bleeds for you. It is Friday, and after all, we've got Fresh Goods Friday, so you may have seen on singletrackworld.com today. Loads of new goods that turned up in the office, though not the last couple of days. It's been very quiet on the courier front, mostly because we've basically been snowed in, which has been kind of nice, because the office has been very quiet and peaceful. But yeah, we don't have loads of new bikes. We've got a few that should be turning up next week, but we do have some fresh goods here. I'm going to run you through these first because these were launched yesterday. Do you want to point that in my face?
Yeah.
And so Renthal Handlebars, which you all know and love. This one's black and it's aluminium, so that's pretty cool. But the main thing with the new Fat Bar and Fat Bar Light is they've gotten fatter. So this regular one is now 800 millimeters wide. That's up from 780. And the light is 760 millimeters wide, up from 740. So they're both grown by 20 mil. A few different rise options, and they're all $69.95. So you can jump on, I think it is, cycling.rental.com for more information about those.
There aren't any notes down there.
No secret notes at all. It's all straight from the, up there. Anyway, singletrackworld.com, we've got a full news story about these. If you want to know more about rental handlebars, basically they're the same, just wider, and they come in black now. So there you go. You've got something attached to your leg, which...
yeah, this is my, well, it was my snack holsters, I think.
You eat cable end caps?
Yeah. No, I've eaten all the snacks now. So... Yeah, these are by Backcountry Research, and they're not actually for attaching to your legs.
They could be, though.
Why
you can
not?
Attach them to, that's the whole idea. You can attach anything to anything. That's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as you can, fit the straps around. So this one, that only fits around my ankle, is the race strap, and then this one is the mother load. So, and my mother load at the moment, it's a bit disappointing. Some cable ends.
Hey, you never know when you're going to need them, I suppose.
It's useful, yeah, but really, I need chocolate or something in there. So, these are by Backcountry Research.
Okay.
And they, hold stuff to your bike. So they've got like a little rubbery bit on the inside as well, so that it doesn't slip around your frame. A few different sizes and lots of different wild and jazzy colours.
And they are through Silverfish. For anyone wondering about these, they come into the UK via Silverfish, so you can jump on their website for more information. They also make, we didn't get it, but they also make an itty bitty one for a road bike tube. So it's just a smaller strap, basically. Whereas those are humongous for putting a tube, CO2, multi-tool. So if you prefer to a nice clean solution, an easy to remove solution compared to like duct tape or electrical tape, that's basically it right there. Yeah. So very, very neat. I have in my hot little hands here some poker chips from RockShox. These are Bottomless Tokens. I might just get you to hold that so I can illustrate what these are. So if you've got a new 2018 model full suspension bike with a RockShox rear shock, there's a very good chance it'll be a deluxe or a super deluxe. Now, those shocks no longer use the rubber bands. If you want to change volume inside the shock, they use these chips, and these are called Bottomless Tokens, just like the fork tokens. And you've got 3 little discs here, so you can fit up to 3 spaces inside the shock, and that just gives it a bit more progression, a bit more ramp up, so to reduce bottom out. There's also a super thick one. This is called, wait for it, the Nardog. It's actually called that. That's its real name. It's not. It's 2.5.
I want to have been in that meeting.
To be a fly on the wall, huh?
You know, that's a job for me.
It's got 2.5T written on it because it's 2.5 tokens, but they couldn't just call it that. It has its own name called the Nardog. And I think all the Nardogs out there, this is what you need inside your rear shock. It's 10 quid, comes in, I think you get that combo, so you get a Bottomless token and a Gnardog.
Are these not like the little puppy or something instead?
Yeah, I know. Well, that sort of begs the question. You know, they have Nardog and Bottomless Token don't seem to have any connection. If anyone out there knows what the connection is with those two names, maybe there's something we're missing. Maybe there's like a 1960s cartoon that had several characters called Bottomless Token. I don't know. It could be. We'd love to. Alex Rafferty from SRAM, if you know the answer, if there's something hilarious that we don't know about these and you're just wetting yourself laughing at the moment, please let us know. Solve the mystery. To adjust your shock, how's the segue? We have a new shock pump from Topic. This is the Pocket Shock DXG. I believe there's a slightly bigger version of this as well. This is a bit more compact. It'll go up to 360 PSI, so right up there. That's quite high pressure. Fork and shock, so you can adjust those. More information, Fresh Goods Friday. What are we up to? 386, I think? So. I did write it, but I can't really remember. And also, I have some Gore apparel, which I'm not just wearing this for shits and giggles. I'm actually going to model it for you. These are the most inappropriate shorts to be wearing at this time of year because they're super, super light.
But you'll get to use them next week, won't you? In a secret place.
Slightly warmer environment than I will be travelling to next week, so you'll find out a little bit more about that in time. Mesh panels on here. These are called the Trail Light shorts from Gore Bikewear, and they go for $89.99. And there's no pockets or nothing on them. Do you? What?
Carry on. It's fine.
Yeah. Only a little bit.
Just wait for the next item of clothing. Hold on, just wait one moment.
Oh my goodness.
Right, so we've got some bib shorts from Gore as well. These are called the Opti line bib shorts, gorebikewear.com. And they go for 90 quid as well. They have, you're not really going to be able to tell, but anyway, these have got like mesh panels on them, but they're kind of lightweight mesh where they don't look see-through like some other bib shorts, you know, where ones that are designed to be worn underneath your baggies and then it kind of looks like you're sort of naked, like you're wearing knickers or whatever. Our favourite feature that we were discussing before, because you were trying on the women's one, is there's a patch right here, like right around the crotch.
Yeah,
here. And it's... And it's... Hold on, let me take that microphone off you. It's great. There's like a windproof fabric used right around here. So that's kind of design, and it's on the women's version as well, and it's basically to protect your unmentionables from cold, icy winds, which is great. So just wanted to draw your attention to that, basically. So yeah, there we go. That's a bit of a look at some of the goods we've had in this week. Rachel, are you up to anything this weekend? Bike riding duties?
Well, I was supposed to be, but I might have slightly cried off because of the horrendously icy wind. So, yeah.
Skiing, perhaps?
Maybe. I'm thinking ice skating now, actually. I think
Really?
we've gone beyond the skiing. As the ice is looking good over the weekend.
Right,
so,
the snow's kind of firmed down a little bit and getting a bit skatey.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, it's all about crashing, isn't it? Practice those bike moves, even off the bike.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Well, that sounds scary. What about you, Hannah? You bicycle riding this weekend?
Well, maybe, but fingers crossed. I'm hoping that the snow lingers on because Amanda has left her snowboard at my house.
Oh,
and she's
you're going to work on those corners.
I'm going to practice corners, but I'm also going to practice laughing at my husband because I've also got some boots that will fit him so he can have a go at snowboarding.
It's very exciting.
Is that what, laughing at my husband?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's never ever snowboarded in his life. So, yeah, I'm thinking it'll be kind of giraffe on roller skates.
Hilarious. All right.
Sorry, husband.
Sorry out there, Rob. Just make sure you have a camera. I'm probably not going to be riding this weekend because it's just... I went out on Wednesday and it was like awesome because, I don't know, I don't see snow that often. But I basically spent an hour and a half pushing the bike through snowdrifts. So probably not going to go out this weekend because there's still a buttload of snow everywhere. But I don't care because on Monday I'm flying somewhere for a week of riding, which is going to be a lot less snow and a lot more dust. And I'm really excited about that. So this weekend I couldn't care less, basically. But anyway, we hope whatever you're doing this weekend, that might be drinking beers, eating pies, riding fat bikes. That's actually something we should be doing this weekend, but the office fat bike may be in pieces after I needed some cranks for a bike. Anyway, if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. But yeah, we hope you've got some exciting plans for this weekend. We hope you've enjoyed this week's edition of Fresh Goods Friday Live. And if you want to know anything more about products we have exhibited here and more, jump on singletrackwheel.com for Fresh Goods Friday 386. And we will bid you all farewell. Have a great weekend to you all, and we'll see you on the other side. Goodbye.